Good morning. What sources are saying that this clash took place prior to the commander level talks, while the sources are not confirming exact point of clash, but what they are saying that there was an attempt by the Chinese PLA and they were challenged by the Indian soldiers who are maintaining a very strict vigil along the territories where China has been displaying hostile intent. And when the Indian challenge came in, the Chinese are said to have indulged in a brawl, and the Indian side gave what is being called a befitting reply. Sources are saying that in this brawl which took place, 20 odd Chinese soldiers are said to have sustained injuries, while on the Indian side, the number is around 4. I repeat that around about 20 Chinese soldiers in this brawl are said to have sustained injuries, while only 4 on the Indian side. After that, some senior officers seem to have stepped in. An attempt is on that there should be no continuous friction along the area. Now, what is interesting is sources are saying that that China has been moving out troops from certain backup areas, but did not do anything as far as the front line is concerned. And that is why the Indian side has been maintaining that this cannot be seen as de-escalation. Movement of troops in some areas along Nathula and others, and Sikkim and other areas, the Indian side is saying is not a de-escalation. But as far as this incident is concerned, the Indian side has displayed that despite some very hostile weather conditions, how tough and how brave and how vigilant Indian side is. So the Indian side has conveyed to the Chinese a strong sense of dissatisfaction and disappointment with the incident that took place. Indian side is said to have flagged the incident, and what we are being told that India has to convey to China that cosmetic changes or peripheral changes do not mean de-escalation. De-escalation is a serious attempt that Chinese troops have to move back to the pre-Galwan incident situation. They cannot continue be where they are. And what it means is that if the Chinese had tried to move back certain number of, say, 10,000 odd troops in certain areas in Sikkim and other areas, Indian side is saying that the frontline deployment with the Chinese have done, both in terms of manpower and defense military hardware, both of them need to be restored to the pre-May period. And this is what the Chinese have been, trying to build a smoke screen, that while they are holding on to the positions in the Ladakh region, which they had moved in prior to May last year, and they are moving in a lot of hardware, they have set up bases, and on the other hand, they are trying to portray that in other areas along the border in Nathula and other areas, if they are moving the troops away in the background, that does not mean that there is any attempt by the Chinese side for de-escalation.